to step away from the monitor. All right, so I'm going to start out pretty much, well, I was going to say it's kind of like the white, but it's not really. So I'm going to just pick a camera. It doesn't matter which camera. I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to go with camera 2. So I'm going to put camera 2. It doesn't have to be on both. I'm just, again, doing it for demonstration. It needs to be on one or the other. Then I know, because I was in here earlier, that Still 2 has the MDC logo on it. So I'm going to select Still 2 on our DSK line on the top. This is the first time we've done something other than character generator. So here's a demonstration of how you can do something other than CG with the DSK line. So if I'm doing something on the DSK line, I have to make it active. How do I make it active? I select the DSK, key 1, and I hit cut to turn it on. I could also do auto trans or the fader bar.
Do that again? Start over.
No, no, no. Let me get through it once and then I'll do it again. Okay?
Good.
All right, so I am activating the DSK just like you have to do with the easy button, or when you do this down bottom and do this and then hit cut. I'm doing the same thing up here. The red bar tells you that it's on. All right? Then I'm going to do preset pattern and fly key. And I thought that was, somebody must have changed that. It was the MDC logo. All right.
Fly key? Fly key.
Okay, I'm going to do it again. All right, so then now I can go over here to my joystick and shrink it. And then I can move it around.
Chris.
I'm sorry.
And now I've compressed the video. And that's all it is to this part. I'm going to do that again, but this is all there is to this part. Okay, I compress the video. And I can do any video I want to do. I could change that to color bars. I don't know if there's anything else on the still. There's only one. Yeah, there we go. There's another one loaded. I can put anything on. I can use another camera. I can put anything there and compress it. Okay, so
we're learning compressing the shot, or what is this
yeah,
called?
video compression. And then we're going to move them in just a second. I'm going to clear everything again, start from the beginning and do that again. Okay, on preview I would select Mix Effects 1 or multi-layer effects. And then I do both. And I have to tell you this, and don't say anything to the student. And I was shocked how sad that it made me feel. The student that was expecting the baby didn't make it. So when you finally, it automatically is like, oh. So, yeah.
Miscarriage?
No, it was a live birth, but the baby had some lung problems. Lungs weren't developed. Yeah. Anyway, so I do MLE1, and I'm doing it on program just for demonstration. You would only do it on preview. But if you're setting up the board before you start, it doesn't matter. So MLE1, then I'm going to go up to the top, and I'm going to select any background video you want to use. I'm going to use camera 2 just for the halibut, the same reason I go to the fish store.
You would only press preview, but you're just pressing program as well to show it, or do you have to press both?
You don't have to press both, nor do you have to press both of these buttons. In fact, I'll show you in a second, I could put different cameras on different banks, and I could switch between the two with and keep my compression if I want to do it. Let's do it one step at a time, though, because it's making it more confusing. All right, so then I'm going to pick whatever other video I want, and I'm going to use Still 2 just for the halibut. And then I'm going to go, I got to turn this bank on. This bank is inactive right now. So I select it, and remember, this bank is really 4 banks, depending on which one of these buttons I push. So this, I can select something here, and I'll show you that in a second. But let's just get this under our belts, and then I'll build on that. So I'm going to activate it. Activate this line.
Oh, so you press
Cut
P1
button.
and then cut.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to go preset pattern, and fly key has to be illuminated. It normally does. And once I've done that, it's finished. I go to the joystick, and if I twist it, it makes it smaller, or counterclockwise is smaller, clockwise is bigger. Then I can move it left and right, up and down. Don't say it, Chris. And if I push the button on the top, then I can move it 3D.
Okay.
Shut up.
Hip hop.
And then if sometimes you can get it, I don't need to push the button again. You can get it so small that it kind of disappears and you can lose it. Okay, that's enough. If you hit the clear button, it'll bring it back to the center. So if you ever lose it, hit the clear button and bring it back to the
Just
center.
pop back up. When you're activating the top row of the MLE, which you press key and
And
then
cut.
you push cut.
Or you could do auto trans or fader bar, but cut's just a logical.
Okay, so
choice.
once
If
you
you
have
lose your compression, press what? If you lose your compression, press,
Clear.
and where is it? Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it again.
Wait, I might be repeating the question what he just asked, but you have to press cut to activate it after you press still 2, or whichever button you select.